Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. It is Monday, the beginning of the week, so let's get it started. First, I want to give out a shout out to Happy National Pride Month. It is Pride Month. June is Pride Month for the LGBTQ community. Shout out to you all for doing your thing and being who you are. God bless. Also, I want to give my condolences to Anderson Cooper. He lost his mother, Gloria Vanderbilt, who was a fashion icon at 95 years old today. So, sending my deepest condolences. Gloria Vanderbilt was definitely a fashion icon. Also, Father's yesterday. Happy belated Father's Day to you all. I hope you all had a great day. Took some time out with your family, your kids, and just enjoyed yourself. You guys deserve it. So happy Father's Day, everybody. If your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. Let me look on my list and see who my happy birthdays are. First, happy birthday to Kendrick Lamar. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to Venus Williams. Happy birthday to you. And last but not least, happy birthday to Barry Manilow. Happy birthday to you. And of course, again, if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. We'll be right back in just a second with Tommy Page. So stay focused, everybody.
These people might look similar to you. Some are patients, and some are volunteers. A lot of people without insurance are unsure where to turn. At Bradley Free Clinic, physicians, dentists, and others volunteer to provide free services to people who need them. A healthy community depends on everyone. If you don't have insurance, we can help, because we bring together great health providers and the people who need them.
All right, we're back, and look who we have today. Hey, Tommy.
What does that mean? Oh, yeah. What does that mean? Look who we have today.
Look who we have today,
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Page.
That's too much. That's too funny. How are you? You doing okay?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
You looking like sunshine.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff happening in the city. And glad that we got a platform like the Daily Grind Show to talk about it, man. I'm really excited, man. Really excited about what's happening up here. I want to send a quick shout out to people who's been up in the room, man, because we ain't done that in a while.
Okay.
To say thank you to people who come up here and check us out, man. Boogie Bernard, man. Yeah, Bernard Basher, which a lot of people don't know. When you start talking about Beamer Ball, you know, that big guy had a part to do with that, man. He had a part to do with Beamer Ball, Virginia Tech. So shouts out to him. Kimmy Moore, Tips is here, man.
Good morning.
They doing out there at their business, at their restaurant out there. Kira Madden's up in here.
Good morning.
Andrew Hairston is up in here.
Good morning.
Shamo, I don't want to mess up her name, but Vice Mayor introduced her. They got a great thing that they're doing, so we're gonna have to get Shamoa. She's gonna have to tell me her name. Aduku Griffin.
Okay.
And I already see, man, they doing something for philanthropy parties. I know I probably murdered your name, but I made an attempt, and know it's all love. But just to see so many great things going on in the city, they have an initiative that's going on. Put a post up about that, so we're gonna tell businesses about that, tell them about that opportunity. But man, just seeing who and how it's been going down. I'm glad to be back in the Star City, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm glad to be back in the Star City.
It's a lot going on. People are doing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, man.
And like tomorrow, so we won't have a show tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, because you and I will be in a training class tomorrow, brushing up our skills.
Yeah, man, it's so timely. We've been over here as a platform to assist in entrepreneurs be able to get your 2-year start, man. Because anyone who thinks that if you go into business and you don't really have at least your 2 years mapped out of the hardship you're going to endure in the first year, and then know to sustain to get back for the second year. That's a lot of times what stifles a lot of businesses that we know, especially coming from our community, because it's not trained in us to just go out as soon as someone opens a business. We must go support. We must take our dollar there. That's not trained in us.
Right.
So we're changing that narrative. Which big shouts out to my homies, man. Hey, no, to the Five Boys, Champ Hubbard and Tank, man, for an awesome event that I think when I talk about business and I talk about people, you know, as the big homie Anthony Smith had done Kings of the Valley, it was some very powerful men who were out there playing golf for this purpose. And I love that. There's no shame or no slight to women or anything, but to have powerful men, that's when you know that you have, you know, some structure. You got some people who are putting things together. And I mean, to have an event like that, and Ronald's superstar right now, Troy Daniels, came and banged out with us, man. That was a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing to know that people don't have to keep on saying I got to go somewhere else. It's really popping in Roanoke right now. Star City's popping right now.
Absolutely.
Star City's popping.
And in case some people out there didn't know, I saw it and I posted it yesterday. This week is National Black Business Week.
I did not know that.
Yeah, from the 17th to the 23rd.
That's bang.
So definitely, if you all get a chance to go out there, support your black businesses. It doesn't even have to be local. It could be wherever you go. So just make sure you support them.
Yeah, man, and y'all know I'm me. So what I want us to do is hopefully we're moving from that. Hopefully we're moving from that we're actually going to start knowing. I don't have to tell you, hey man, we all here. We all share this land now. We all doing. So if it make more sense to the people who look like me to start doing that, that's the one thing we're not doing. We should be first partakers. However, all those who now label or consider that to be a label, knowing that it has not had the support, let's start doing that, putting energy there. As a whole, this week makes sense. That Black Business Week makes sense. However, we want to get to a place where we're not labeling them more, and that's why I'm so excited about what we're doing here in T-Boy. We have so many different businesses from all different creeds. Now, of course, because more black people live in this area, it should be to scale. It should be to scale kind of in that, but we don't have no partiality. We don't want to be the discrimination that was felt against our kind. We don't want to be that. So we want to be opportunity providers for everybody.
Exactly.
And it just so happened we can concentrate first on our home, and it's beautiful, man. Seeing the businesses that are doing things like we was talking about, we'll be able to partner with strong entities down here, such as SIRCAP, who's been doing wonderfully for years, even though they helped the
Shout
rural.
out to Hope Cupid.
Yeah, Hope Cupid and that team down there, keep a strong team down there. Even though their real mission is to make sure that the rural areas have fresh water, have things like that, because water is life. When you do that, you can start building up ecosystems, and that's the one thing of business. So they have been able to be a provider of assistance to entrepreneurial business efforts for a while. So we're this Allow T-Boy is going to that. They're going to be this partnership that we're doing as an entrepreneurial effort will allow for us to be able to train actual businesses in these 2 years that you're coming through this program to be in position to get some money to support your business, man.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man, it takes everybody, man. It's a good thing, though.
It does, and we want to be able to help businesses stay in business past 5 years, because they're always saying that small businesses, it's tough for them to stay in business for at least 5 years.
Past the first 2 years. The first 2 years is always that killer. That 2 years, especially a lot of times, we know the information that's out there. However, it's so hard to get to it, because most time when it's your effort, you're the only one doing it. You know, and everybody's not just believing, hey, no, we can do this together. No, mostly it's your effort. So therefore, you have to do what you do, then do all the research to it, provide and find the funding. That's a lot. That's a huge undertaking, especially when we're already living life right now. So that's what we provide through this program. That's the whole reason why we're raising $1 million.
Right.
So that people who now can be able to come through, and nonprofits. Nonprofits a lot of times don't have the support, and people donate and stuff to them to be able to keep a staff. You got to have a staff for a nonprofit to be effective. You can't just think that just because people are taking that extra time from stuff like that, they can put into an effort that really needs healing for where you're at. So, man, that's what we're here for, bridging that gap. We really believe that, it's important to bridge the gap, and so that's what we're doing, man.
Awesome, and awesome job. Thank you definitely for what you do.
It's not me, it's the whole team, but we're going to talk about that a little bit more. I ain't trying to take over your show, but it is feeling good to be back on the morning time, since I can't I don't know about my little cousin, he's younger than me, but I don't know why we can't get the 45-degree angle, but it's coming back to y'all real soon. So we're going to talk to y'all at the nighttime, but we're going to take a quick break, man, and come back and talk some more. Y'all hang out, all right?
Stay focused.
Welcome to Shop Talk, with real women, real conversations, all in their natural environment, the beauty parlor. Welcome to Shop Talk with LaWanda Wells. Please tune in.
So this season what we're doing is we're going to different local businesses, and we're mixing in artists and people that are doing great things in the city like herself, and we're combining it into one. Thank you guys for rocking out with your girl JC Live with the JC Live Experience. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JC Live 99, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button.
And we're back. So
Hey, man.
Tommy, talk to me more about the golf tournament that you went to.
Oh man, it was yeah, man. This is the one thing that I'm happy about my life. My life is great. I can't complain at all. I think about my friends, and that's what kind of hit me when I was out there in golf. Because I love to play golf. I started playing golf when my daughter was born, when the baby girl. So that means 18 years ago.
Okay.
I started playing almost 19. I started playing golf, just messing around. I haven't had a chance to really play, but I know that's where the camaraderie of, you know, men come together, you know, kind of happens from just doing that. A lot of deals that I've done have happened on the golf course. And now to see my brothers, man, these are guys, like, people probably thought it was a joke when we were in high school, that we took the guidance of my brothers, my brother, like Scott Terry Cavler, my brother Johnny Page, Rob Morris, Dwayne Hall, Brad and Steve Lewis, all them guys were 5-boy-5. You know, they were 5-boy-5, and they did that at school at Fleming, and those guys were guys we looked up to, and still doing great things in the community and stuff now. It kind of passed, you know, but a fraternal thing is a fraternity is meant to give strength, even in whatever community that you had in there. And so we picked it back up. My 10th grade year, we picked it back up in 1990, man, and it's been something to see just what has happened with that group of guys. Those are my friends, been my friends since we was forever, but man, the power that came from that thing. They had and donated a check to Roanoke City Schools, which both of them work for. You understand this?
No, I didn't know that.
They both work for.
Oh, you mean Champ and Tank? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Tank is a guidance counselor for Forest Park, and Champ works over there as a mental health. He helps in that facility, opening capacity over there. No, he's been doing that the whole time. He's always been a teacher. Champ's always been there. He's always been there. And so Flaco's is his business that he does on it, but his, you know, what he does is that. And so now for them to be able to present a check to, I was like, man, y'all dudes is banging out.
That's an honor.
Man, come on, man. And then to know that one thing that I like, what we came in, we were there when crack hit Roanoke. I keep it real. When crack hit Roanoke, it made people who now had been, it made a community who had now felt, man, we can't overcome. We've been hearing we can overcome, but we can't overcome. It made a community believe that this fast money would allow for us to at least look like we are. You know, we have people now being able to sit up in, you know, nice spots, drive nice cars, young boys, my homies, my friends. So we were in the midst of having to decide what these young boys are going through now. And so to see that fraternal order of knowing that, we got hit and stuff happened, but at least now on the other side, we can say, man, it's really nothing that nobody can challenge, that we did not change the narrative.
Right.
And I think that's what's been missed. Right now, these young men need direction. These young men need more than just compassion. Compassion is cool, but young men are soldiers. That's why they're shooting. it's natural to be hunters and things like that. So now being able to give them something to transfer the energy, which we're starting to see more young men get involved with stuff. It was young men out there playing golf that was out there to be amongst older, you know, guys, and it just, man, it was a tremendous thing. Man, it gave me an energy and a feeling that, like I said, and oh, by the way, this was Father's Day weekend. So my friends who now are doing well in different places, you know, and all of us coming together for this thing, it really changed the narrative for me, and I can't wait till next year for when it happens again. I told them that we're gonna be a bigger sponsor for it next year. I tell you, we're gonna definitely do our thing. We've always promoted, we're gonna do that stuff, but we're gonna definitely get a lot more involved because those are homies. Shouts out to the Five Boys.
Definitely.
And I was swinging pretty strong though. I was swinging pretty strong. I felt pretty good. I felt like if I get out there and start playing a little bit more, they ain't gonna want to see me out there on that golf course. but
Well, I don't want to make it about T-Boy too, but let me just say, shout out to you because you also got a sponsorship from Roanoke City and TAP, which is an honor too.
Yeah, I mean, this
So
is what,
definitely.
So what the thing is that what we believe is that That's what I was saying. It's not even a competition, even though
No, I'm
that's
not making it that.
even though well, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. First off, and secondly, some people out there in the world will see that. Just like today, people don't realize that Xavier is like my little cousin, and it's Xavier Sweetberg is Ducky. I'm going to call him Sweetberg. Plus from the Sweetberg outside, and I just seen him on my way coming to work and stuff like that, and it made me feel good. I'm saying, brother, keep running, because he's running in his age group, and that stuff like that, and branched over, and he's always been reaching the young people. So that humble hustle is really strong, man. And we talking about partnering since they already did the Reggae Fest. Y'all know we got reggae coming to this T-Boy.
Yeah.
So talk about working together to make that transpire, man. That's why I say the city feels good right now. Right now, you don't have to feel like that pull or that negative. We can now just say, yo, bang out when you bang out, and when it's time for us to come together, we do it like that, like we've always done.
Exactly.
Like we've always done. So
on that note, we will be right back. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to talk to you about the entertainment that's actually going to be here for the Reggae Fest. All right.
We're not having a Reggae Fest.
Not Reggae Fest, but the T-Boy Reggae. See you guys in a few. Stay focused.
You're trying to get us sued right now.
No, not Reggae Fest, but you know what I mean.
These people might look similar to you. Some are patients, and some are volunteers. A lot of people without insurance are unsure where to turn. At Bradley Free Clinic, physicians, dentists, and others volunteer to provide free services to people who need them. A healthy community depends on everyone. If you don't have insurance, we can help, because we bring together great health providers and the people who need them.
Apple Ridge Farm. Our passion is to reach out to the underserved youth in our communities, transforming their lives through educational, cultural, and outdoor experiences. We build self-esteem through academic support and success, and with self-esteem comes the belief that our children can reach their dreams. At Apple Ridge Farm, our job is to see the amazing seeds of potential in our youth until they can see that in themselves. Children are our future, and Apple Ridge Farm is committed to continue helping kids grow. For more information, visit appleridge.org today.
And we're back. So, Tommy.
I don't get it. I don't even get it.
And talk to us about who's on the guest list. Not the guest list, but who the entertainers are for T-Boy coming up.
You I was about to be silly. Do you know?
I do know.
You know, I'm just messing with you. Nah, man, we got a lot of great stuff happening today, but mainly, I do want to really talk about the nightlife part, because this is what I will say also, though. I got to send a shout out to them boys down there at Lux Lounge, man, for bringing Days Loaf to the city, yo. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the city really, really feels good. I know some people might not feel all that, but I'm not even going to keep on start speaking that. What we got to do, I think the more we start speaking, that's why we are the new focus. The more we speak to the positivity and only stay on the positivity, the opportunity, then the obstacle is not the obstacle is not there anymore.
Right.
You know, it's really not there.
Focus on the opportunity.
If you focused on the opportunity, the obstacle is not there anymore. But, you know, that's why we're so excited that Vibe Riot, man, these guys, Jay Ward and Vibe Riot, they've been putting out music for a while, man, doing a lot of touring, doing a lot of great stuff. They were at Floyd Fest last year. They did the VIPs. When this was, I was like so happy with VIPs when they had their outside event where they had blocked off downtown. Blocked off. What's that road? Well, you know, over there down where the park at, where y'all had y'all.
Okay.
Right next to the bank.
Is that Kirk?
That is Kirk. That side of Kirk, I believe.
No, that's not Kirk.
Anyway,
Kirk
y'all know what we're saying.
But I know exactly.
They're down there, and hip hop music, and people was able to move around down there like you see at the Oktoberfest or different places, different cities, and that's what I think. That's why I stay so encouraged, because the only thing is, most of the people that speak against the things that are happening just never experienced it other than they was visiting somewhere. No one's actually lived in a place where you still had to do your work all week. See, a lot of times you got the adrenaline of you going to vacation somewhere. Oh, my whole mindset is that I'm going to go party, I'm going to have some fun in the nightlife. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and do some stuff during the day, but I want to see what a city looks like in nightlife. You don't think that when you live here. Then you start saying, well, I need to be home, I need to do these things. But having consistent nightlife and things like that, because that's another form of business.
Right.
Shouts out to Hov for crossing the billion mark not too long ago. 40/40 and all those things like that keeps good business. So I'm really glad that we have outside events safe. We're going to make sure it's safe first. You can come down here. You can come down to Gainesboro, feel safe, and see Ja Ward, which got some great records, man. He got this one called What Up that really kind of speaks to, because it's 4th of July weekend.
Right.
So therefore, speaking to that freedom and us all coming together, because that's all we want. We want everybody to come down here.
Oh, yeah.
We just want everybody to come down and have fun. We want everybody to come and spend money with the businesses that will be down here. We want, yes, it might seem like, man, y'all asking for money. Yes. It's not asking for us. It's going to take money for us to go there. And it's the realest I can get. When I was preaching in a church, because everybody said, well, why don't you still preach in church? I preach every day. That's, hey, if you ain't picked up on that, I preach every day. But when I was preaching in a church, every Sunday, I would go to a different church. We had to, because that's what you did. And every Sunday, when I was at a different church with them, I gave $100. I gave $100 for each church and things like that, so I know I'm not asking too much. You know what I'm saying? And I know not only was I giving $100 or more, I also led offers that say we're going to start with $100.
Right.
And a lot of people got in line and did that. So we're doing that for not just for one building, but a lot of buildings to get people who's coming down here that day to be able to now get the support they need so that we can balance it out a little bit more. Roanoke is the biggest city in Southwest Virginia, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. And so we really want to just keep on opening up opportunities in this area. We feel like this is the area that when you go into Northwest, this is the bridge. Right. Gainesboro is that corridor. The yard, to me, went all the way down 11th Street. That's why it felt so good to see X and stuff over there on 11th Street. And like, yo, man, we are taking back the yard. It's coming down. His mom up on Cove. You know what I mean? With the cafe and pushing on forward to seeing Dink and all those people down there on Melrose.
Right
which
there.
the city saying the Melrose, Orange Target area. And so we in a good spot.
Yeah.
We're in a good spot, man, to drive it, and that's what we're doing. Not only is Ja Ward and Vibe Riot coming, we also have just added to the thing, the young lady, Ebony.
Oh, E-Bandit.
E-Bandit. E-Bandit is coming down here from Maryland by way of Atlanta, been doing hot records, doing great stuff. She's coming out here and do her thing. And of course, Desi Hyson is coming, man, Grammy-nominated reggae artist.
Wow.
You know, Grammy-nominated. So took over with the original Wailers after Bob Marley passed. So we're going to have a good time right here in Gainesboro, coming down for a great cause. Those ticket sales, the money generated from beer sales and stuff like that is going to go to that $1 million that we're going to raise to support small businesses, nonprofits, entertainers, and independent artists, and all other entrepreneurs.
Love it.
As well as revitalizing the community, man. So yes, it is big dreams, it is big aspirations, but the only one that can stop us is ourselves. And together, everyone can achieve more. Y'all been saying those hashtags.
You better preach, Tommy.
E-Baba. E-Baba.
Well, thank you for coming on and talking about it
Thank
today.
you for letting me. I be feeling bad I can't be on the show no more. My cut. Let's stay right there. 44 Media has been doing a lot of work, and I understand they all over the place. They shooting stuff down in Fayetteville. They shooting stuff down in Martinsville. They shooting stuff up in D.C. They getting ready to shoot stuff over Chicago. Shooting stuff in L.A. And I know they shoot our show each morning. I know they do. However, for some reason, he is giving more partiality to you than his own big cousin to get on here and get this 45 Degree Angle show back up and popping so I can talk to y'all, so I don't got to take over your show and talk to you all day.
Really? You're going to do that right here, right now?
I'm cleansing.
Okay.
But thank you for doing each day, Daily Grind, because it is. We really appreciate you who has such a story for Gainesboro. You are really the catalyst of the concentration on repairing Gainesboro. It was when I knew the connection of that time I spoke earlier, because we were in that thing. You didn't even know I was in that, but I knew all that was going on in this area. Your survival, going somewhere else, being able to come back, and people don't understand the value of you going and selling real estate, because you knew how to, for a life and sustenance, make someone else's life and things better by them getting into home ownership. So seeing all that kind of goes in play with what we're going to do, not what we can do, what we're doing right now with T-Boy. Bless you, man, and staying on the daily grind.
Well, thank you so much.
Even after you had to deal with me, because I know that's not easy.
Well, maybe dealing with me might not be easy. But we're not going there. This is the show. Thank you all for tuning in today. We will be back Friday. Until then, God bless everybody.
Peace, y'all. Have a good week, all right?